Greetings from India. Hearty welcome, everybody world over, wherever you are in the different countries, different continents, different places. We extend you a very warm welcome on this particular special webinar where we are talking about there are different associations in India with regard to travel and tourism, hospitality, and airlines. Entire travel trade, when you talk about travel agents, tour operator, tourist transporter, tourist excursionist, for that matter, even you have got a lot of travel platforms, Make My Trip, Ease My Trip, and you can do bookings whether for airlines, railways, road transportation, sea transportation, cruises, everything can be done. With regard to hospitality, you have got various association, whether you've got FHRAI, you have got HAI, you have got regional associations, you have got various stakeholders. Similar way, when we come to airlines, you've got domestic airlines, you've got international airlines, you've got inbound airlines, you've got airlines flying out of India, and of course, you have got IATA agent, non-IATA agents, and a couple of others. But the base and the foundation of travel and tourism, hospitality, and aviation, when we talk about, there's a need, and there was a need, and there is a need with regard to a platform which should take care of educators, trainers, coach, skill providers, mentors, and anybody whosoever is associated with a school vocational teacher or college or university or for that matter sector skill councils. Where is the platform with regard to when you talk about education, skills, competencies, capabilities, and anything which is related to the foundation of entire tourism, hospitality, and aviation industry? Let's talk about that today, and something very interesting we all will share and we will talk about. Let me just go on to and start with welcome to, where we extend a warm invitation. International Chamber for Service Industry since 1994 towards the market research, policy advocacy, innovative strategies, consultancy and training, and deeply associated with the non-resident Indians, leading corporate houses, and from time to time keep making some kind of a roadmap, action paper, strategy paper, documents with regard to various ministries. Those are related to education, skills, tourism, hospitality, aviation, MSME, and a couple of other, including Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, which got the 12 champion sectors of service industry. By means of this special program today, when we are having this telecast world over, globally for everybody, we wish to extend a very warm invitation to get all the stakeholders of tourism research, tourism educators, tourism trainers, vocational teachers, people those are engaged in tourism, hospitality, aviation, and service industry. We extend you a very warm invitation for the complimentary membership for everybody, including our corporate. Those are whether travel agents or tour operator or tourist transporter or tourist excursionist or MICE industry, whichever we talk about, we extend a very warm welcome and a complimentary presentation. This vision had come in 2001. We have come a long way. We are moving in that particular direction. It's called feast. वैसे तो feast एक भोजन के साथ जुड़ा हुआ और खाने पीने के साथ जुड़ा हुआ आप एक feast host करते हैं. So forum of educators and skill providers for tourism, and all of them, how they can be together under one canvas. That is the thing we are going to share with each other. So ladies and gentlemen, let me share a couple of slides so that we all move together. ICSI extends a very warm welcome to all of you. We are proud almost 32 million Indians have gone abroad and they're in different countries. If you recall, almost, I think, a couple of weeks back, that's on 16th of May, 2023, if you will see our @ICSI India Live, our YouTube channel, you'll be able to see we have done one program already for you Forum of Educators and Skill Providers for Tourism. Now, this initiative was in 2001 by none other than one of our mentors, the legend, who extended so much of dynamism and a vision and the confluence of the global fraternity together, that Shri B.K. Goswami, the former Secretary Tourism, Government of India. He was Director General Tourism also. And I'm so grateful to this entire team because I moved on deputation to the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, where Shri B.K. Goswamiji played very important role while interviewing me along with other officers and of course clearing all the interviews and moving to different channels. He gave the vision in 2001. If you have got all associations of the industry, whether you're talking about tourism, hospitality, and aviation, why there is no educators and scholars and skill providers forum in the country? And that was his initiative in 2001. And from there, ladies and gentlemen, we have moved on the journey. And if you look at it, you've got IATO, Indian Association of Tour Operators, you've got Travel Agents Association of India, you've got Travel Agents Federation of India, you've got now ADTOI, that is Association of Domestic Tour Operators of India, outbound tour operators, inbound tour operators, adventure tour operators, and at the same time, you've got Federation of Hotel and Restaurant Association of India. You've got HAI, the Hospitality, the Hotel Association of India. Then you have also got Tourism Trade Organization, MICE Industries, and also there is a Faith Federation of Association in Indian, tourism and hospitality, and everybody together on a common platform. When we talk about various associations, they all are listed over here, including we are talking about the United Nations, WTO, ICAO, IATA, and WTTC, and a couple of other organizations. And of course, you all enjoy every year India Travel Mart, and you go to India Travel Boss, and then you also go for World Travel Mart, that is at the Earl's Court. So like that, there are different kind of setup and organization. Look at this slide very carefully. When we look at it over here, it is very important, which I wish to share with all of you, that Association of Educators and Skill Providers for Tourism, Hospitality, and Aviation, when we talk about, ladies and gentlemen, there's a complimentary membership. If you go on to the website www.icsiindia.in, right on the homepage, you will get all the details. We have also got for you feast@icsi.asia email. We have also got a cell number for the WhatsApp right over here, 7341122044. You can just get us connected and get your complimentary membership. Now, what all tourism comprises of, when you cut across all length and breadth of everything of India, there is no segment in the economy which is not touching directly or indirectly tourism. Now, connecting the dots when you talk about what exactly the feast, Forum of Educators and Scholars, for the tourism, hospitality, and aviation, when you talk about, how do they connect the dots? The research, innovation, technology, capacity building program, training workshop, skill development program, global competencies programs, student exchange program, faculty exchange program, research grants, collaboration, and various events under the MICE, that is meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions, lifelong learning with the tourism, all that being taken a part of. You can connect the dots through the feast as far as if you are in the education ecosystem. Now we talk about tourism 4.0. You got to have the ICT and IoT when you talk about Internet of Things. Everything related to artificial intelligence and technology you have to bring. Personalizing passengers' journey with the wearables and Internet of Things when you talk about. There's an innovative usage of the artificial intelligence. There's a biometric recognition. There's a recognition technology. There's a voice search and the voice control. There's a contactless payments now everybody post-pandemic is talking about. What could be the emerging role of the robotics, when you talk about in tourism, hospitality, and aviation? At the airport, at the hotel, where you talk about chatbots who gives you all possible information. Now the 5G and the vast, the Wi-Fi networks, when you talk about, everybody is today talking about technology. And this all needs also cyber security measures. There are a couple of new jobs, ladies and gentlemen, which are coming up. And when you talk about cybersecurity revenues in the tourism, hospitality, and aviation sector, it's poised to exceed 2 billion US dollar equivalent in 2025, just next 2 years. Internet of Things, when you talk about, there's so much you can see it right over here, everywhere it is needed. Now, the technology and artificial intelligence and robotics, they're going to play a very important role in the hospitality industry as well. Beyond the key cards and the keys, now the technology with the smart hotels, with the smart gadgets. Now, at the same time, usage of the blockchain in tourism and hospitality coming in a big way. Now, the big data benefits to the travel industry, what all these big algorithms are doing, what all is happening in the blockchain, and what is happening in Internet of Things. I'll discuss with all of you one of these days in detail. Revenue management, strategic marketing, customer experience, reputation management, market research, and targeted marketing. AR, VR, metaverse, they are coming in a very big way, particularly in travel and tourism industry. And it is merging of many worlds together. And that's the way people can experience the new locations in the virtual world in 3D. We also talk with the metaverse, multiverse, and omniverse that is also coming. Now, NFTs enter the travel industry. If you go through the Make My Trip, website, you'll be able to see over there what exactly is existing and what all under the NFT Make My Trip is doing. You can have a look over there. I'm not getting into the details right over here. It's the online travel company. That's your Make My Trip. They have launched the limited edition of the non-fungible tokens, that is NFTs. How do you make use of it? And a couple of places like Goa, Ladakh, Odisha, Himachal, Kashmir, Kerala, Meghalaya, Rajasthan, and Andaman Nicobars, they are being taken into that. You can go through. Now, some of the visited websites in India, travel and tourism, they're also listed over here. They are in optimum use. Everybody is making use of it the best possible way, whatever we can talk about. So besides, the Make My Trip, you've got a lot of them. Ease My Trip, and then you've got Yatra, you've got GoVivo, you've got Booking.com, and others. You can read it over here. Some of the important optimum travel apps which are being used in India for various purposes, whether Ola cabs or Ubers or Skyscanners or Travago or IRCTC, that's for Rail Connect. Now, railways are also coming in a very big way. The other day, the Honorable Union Tourism, Culture and the Donor Minister, he made an announcement that 3,500 coaches are available, which the private sector can take in a very big way with the tourism. So TripAdvisor, Yatra, Ease My Trip, Travel, Triangle, and Travago, a couple of others you can see. Now, I just wish to share with all of you, you got to be before time. All the times you got to be ahead of times. And I always believe we don't have competition with anybody. We are ahead of times. We are ahead of others. And it is something in a very humble way, I would like to say, nobody was ever thinking at that point of time in 1994. People were just talking about certificate program, diploma programs, and degree programs, and bachelors and masters, and a couple of other things, all collection of the papers, whatever we can talk about. We were thinking about the finishing school because children, those are passing out from institutions. Are we keeping a track of theirs? Where are they going? What are they doing? World over, if Indians are needed, because when you talk about demographic dividend, now India being one of the most, rather the populous country, and we've got so much of population, what to do with the younger generation? They need personality enhancement. They need communication skill for connecting. They need IoT. They need selling, marketing, PR, front office, and a couple of other services. And at the same time, when you talk about tourism, hospitality, aviation, then the retail industry, event industry. And nowadays, a lot of emphasis is coming on sustainable tourism, responsible tourism, repackaging tourism, rethinking tourism, redesigning tourism, all that when you're talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, nighttime when you sleep, it's altogether different when you get up in the morning. So ICSI, way back in 1994, brought India's first finishing school, and that was with one of our institution. And we set up it on the ground, brick and mortar, where everybody enjoyed this finishing school, one-stop destination for the entire service industry. When I talk about the glimpses of the youth and the educators' empowerment, you got to really enjoy, you got to feel happy, how much was happening on the ground, what exactly we were doing, how we were trying to bring everybody together. And I'm grateful to all those people who have been contributing towards this particular cause. And I salute all of you and I convey my deep gratitude and blessings to each one of you. It was something amazing. So many counselors, so many trainers, so many coach, so many mentors. And also, I still recall we set up 13 finishing school in Punjab under Rashtriya Uchitar Shiksha Abhiyan at that point of time, under Ministry of HRD. We went to the Ministry of HRD. I said, why not? You should give an opportunity to Punjab as well. And I'm so very happy when we were the part of the RUSA, Rashtriya Uchitar Shiksha Abhiyan, and when we brought the concept of finishing school. If you go onto the AICT website, right on the home page, when you see the drop-down menus, about us, newsroom, bureau, initiative, schemes, there you'll find vertical education. Down below, you'll find finishing school. And I still remember the former chairman of the AICT, when I called on him for the first time, and he told what exactly is finishing school. ये सिर्फ टाई लगाना, पाउडर लगाना और दो चार चीज सीख लेना अंग्रेजी की, क्या ये वो है? और जब उन्होंने ये सुना कि 3 साल का आपका ग्रेजुएशन का प्रोग्राम और 2 साल का मास्टर का प्रोग्राम and finishing school being an integral part of it, he was extremely, extremely happy. And then, of course, Chamber took a journey to the northeast part of India also. We organized almost 25 mega events and in the northeast part of India. And we are also very happy that along with the FICCI, we were the part of Advantage Assam also in Guwahati. And I'm so grateful to, when I look at the NCRT, now Dr. Saklani ji, and that time, the various, that is Tripathi Sahab, Senapati ji, and all others, and Dr. Kuntia, that is the Secretary to School Education. What a big event, and Ranjana Arora ma'am. I'm so grateful to all of them. It was something fantastic, and Maling Gamuji also. And at the same time, our IT head in NCRT, he had also been very kind, the gentleman from Odisha, who gave us so much of valuable inputs. And Bera Saab was so very kind. Thereafter, he came to Chandigarh as well and did a couple of training programs with us for teachers' empowerment. And that was something amazing. I really, really hold him in a great respect. Governor, the Chief Minister, the Secretary, School Education, Technical Education, Tourism, all of them, they got together on a common platform. And, we got the gentleman Imran Khanji all the way from Sariska, Alwar also, who developed 65 apps. The Honorable Prime Minister quoted him when he visited London. Here is the Honorable former Governor of Punjab. He was also there on that particular platform, and a couple of other dignitaries are principals undergoing capacity building program. We had a big campaign of the anti-drug awareness. This is all I'm talking about under FEAST. And then National Council for Teacher Education, they organized and they celebrated. They had their golden jubilee and silver jubilee, I still recall. And it was a wonderful event, 1,300 delegates. We organized in the Manak Auditorium in Delhi, and that was 17th and 18th of August 2019. And along with everybody, I'm so grateful to all of them. Honorable Education, Union Education, that time HRD Minister. This is something which we have done for teachers' capacity building and empowerment. This all is under FEAST, the finishing school for capacity building. This is service industry, the compendium which we bring it. Buddhist pilgrimage facilitation executive program we did. And then, of course, in Assam, Arunachal, Sikkim, lots of program for teachers and students. Chamber is so proud that with the help of the feast and with the help of the Education Institute, and we on the ground, we trained more than 52,000 youth and 35,000 teachers for the service industry since 1994 through the finishing school, focus education, empowerment, and entrepreneurship. Before pandemic, we had the brick and mortar India's first finishing school for service industry right on the ground, and post pandemic, it has gone totally digital. When we talk about digital, there are the books you got to just plug in, and everything is available in the audio and video form. Lots of lectures. And one of my mentors, when I remember Professor M. Pantji, always he talks about self-paced learning, and self-learning is going to be the future. We all have to realize that. This is the digital inspirational lab for which we have got the patent, we have got the trademark, and this is making education and skills relevant. And this is for soft skill, life skill, trade skill, global skills. And you prepare yourself for mental wellness, personal wellness, professional wellness, social wellness, unlearn to relearn, and then of course global wellness also. All this kind of a wellness is needed. And ladies and gentlemen, most important is you need the capacity building program. You need empowerment of teachers. Teachers need personal and professional happiness and growth. And at the same time, the youth, they need inspiration, they need imagination, they need curiosity, they need power of thought. We are working on to that. Tonight, 8 o'clock, you will enjoy that. And this is, of course, when we talk about simulations and guided discussions and storytelling, something very interesting, capacity building program for transformative teaching and learning. When we talk about, we did a program with SARS from Dubai, and this was the capacity building program in Sector 20 in Chandigarh, the College of Education, dynamic principal, dynamic coordinator, wonderful youth, and they're going to do amazing. And soon we are going to have a program with the advisor, Chandigarh administration, a very big function in the somewhere first and second week of July, which we will hold at the campus of Sector 20 College. So ladies and gentlemen, all power is within you. You can do anything and everything. Believe in yourself and always tell yourself, I can do it, I will do it, I must do it. That's what you have to think about it. Now, when we talk about feast, through the feast, we have brought with the ICSI Rethinking Tourism Post-Pandemic, a wonderful book, which is for everybody, is for vocational education, school, colleges, university, capacity building. It's a research and compilation work from the chamber side, as well as from the feast side, Forum of Educators and Scholars of Tourism. ICSI has got through the feast an intensive, innovative, and futuristic 3 days training workshop for students, teachers, educators, scholars. They are of tourism, hospitality, aviation, and service industry. And finally, before we close the session today, let me play for you what exactly is the inspirational lab under Feast, Forum of Educators and Scholars.
Welcome to the Inspirational Lab of ICSI Finishing School for Service Industry. The International Chamber for Service Industry, or ICSI, brought on ground India's first finishing school for the service industry in 1994. However, it has become an inspirational lab and turned completely digital post-pandemic. Here, the students link academics beyond syllabi. They journey from effective communication to connecting skills, curiosity to creativity, along with soft skills, life skills, and technical skills. Health and wellness is another important component of the Inspirational Lab at ICSI. Inspirational Lab is an initiative of ICSI to develop a holistic approach in education transformation. Visit icsiindia.in. Well,
So you enjoyed that. And this evening at 8 o'clock, we all are meeting. We'll give you the further details, the power of thought. And that will come to you from DIL, Digital Inspirational Lab, where we will talk about making educations and skill relevant. So ladies and gentlemen, through this particular short, crisp program, through the feast. Now, what is the difference between other associations and feast? Feast has got direct research, innovation, collaboration, creativity, and whatsoever you can think of. where all the stakeholders of education, educators, skill providers, research scholars, counselors, trainers, coach, they all come together. And we are not here to, just meet and have an association. Our basic efforts is how to take tourism, hospitality, and aviation and service industry, education, research, and skills and competencies to the next level, which is the need of the hour world over. We're getting all scholars, trainers, and professors from abroad as well. This is going to be a very big kitty. We extend you a very warm welcome. You become a complimentary member. Just come to the website www.icsiindia.in, and you will see it over there, feast. Just go on to that, log in, put your particular and write who you are and why do you want to become a member. Get the free membership so that we all bring the confluence of our knowledge, wisdom, imagination, and thought process together. With these words, thank you very much for joining us. Look forward to meeting you tonight at 8 p.m. Thank you.